Chris Ayers and Greg Ayers and Chris Patton and Lucy Christian, you all heard of her? Monica Rial. They're just so talented, and it's so much, it brought me so much joy to just, you know, you can get them in the booth, and you're just sitting there going, okay, we're going to record this line, here we go, and yeah. What? Oh, we're done? Okay, yeah, that's right. Yeah. So, Welcome to DtK, though, is probably my favorite show of all time forever. And the reason I say that, and I love each and every one of you, what I loved about Welcome to DtK, if you're not familiar with it, it's a show that pokes fun at the whole genre of anime. And not anime, but the character people. And it was just so much fun to play with that. And not because I wanted to poke fun at them, but it was just, you know, anybody that can poke fun at themselves, to me, is tops. I mean, if you're that secure, that's great. And doing that show it was just a hoot, man. We had so much fun doing it. And we made up some lines that weren't in the Japanese. And a lot of times when you're directing, you'll like this one character, Sato was the lead character, and he goes to this island called Suicide Island. I don't know if that's the name of it, that's what they call it. And he's going there with this group of people, they were all going to commit suicide. And he didn't know that. He was just going because he was hot to trot with this girl. So they go to this island and they're sitting there and he's like, why is everybody so bummed out? Why is everybody so down? And he's talking to this one guy, and when you're directing, you run into this a lot in the animation. There'll be just these errant flaps that just appear out of nowhere. There's no line for them, there's nothing. So you gotta fill it in. Pardon me. And so, again, you can cover your ears. We were doing this one scene, and he's walking away from this guy, and he's like doing a mind, it's a mind thing. He's like, God, man, why was that guy so bummed out? He was really rude. What a jerk. And he turns around, and the guy says something else. And Chris Patton was the actor, and his character, Sato, just turns around and he's like, what was that? There's no Japanese or anything. And it actually wasn't. It was. So I said, say this. Pardon me, that's right, yeah. I'm sorry, one more time? I'm sorry, one more time. I'm hard of hearing, I'm deaf. Voice for Undertaker in Black Bow. Oh, when I do the voice for Undertaker? Sure. He's a little like Shinigami. Except different. What is your name? Raven. Oh, Raven, what a beautiful name. Well, let me see, David. What is it you would like me to say? You're so lovely. You're so charming. And beautiful. Man, you're helping me. My voice is really gone. Yes, sir. We will get to you in a minute. Yeah.
Kind of a two-part. I know you don't have much time for watching anime, but do you ever read manga? And the second part is, if you do, later down in the line, once you kind of spoilers, crocodile things like that, do you know if you're going to be on board for that?
The question was, do I read manga, and if so, have I read far enough down in One Piece to know if Crocodile's coming back and if I'm going to be a part of it? The answer is I'm illiterate, and I don't read. No, I don't read manga. I'm sorry. I don't. But as far as him coming back, I don't know. They don't tell me these things.
Well, he is coming back.
Oh, he is? Well, then I'll call Funimation and tell them to get my ass up there. Thank you. What is your name?
My name is Mitchell.
Mitchell? I'll make a phone call and say, hey, Mitchell says I'm coming back. I'll be up there tomorrow. We had a question back here. There was one in the back. But, yeah, yes, ma'am.
Can you do the crocodile voice?
It'll be the last thing I do tonight.
Okay.
Lupe! I'm gonna kill you! Question over here, yes ma'am. In the red hair. Say again? My favorite episode that doesn't have me in it? I don't have one. You have to understand, actors are very insecure. That's why I'm on chairs, because I'm taller than you all. If I'm not in it, I don't give a shit. So, you know. No, I'm kidding. I didn't mean to say that. I mean, it's all good. I don't have a favorite. I love, there's so many talented actors in that show and so many wonderful voices and, I'm really sorry. That's kind of a terrible answer. That's all I got. Yeah.
First, I just want to say I love Air Gear. Oh my god.
And Air Gear loves you.
But when you're going to write something, do you just have like this large list of what you rent, or do they?
Very good question. Yeah, no, they assign them. That was assigned to me. And I was brought into the office of the director of marketing at AED. And he says, John, sit down. You're going to be directing Air Gear. Oh, great. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah. I just want you to know, John, no pressure or anything, but the whole company is riding on the success of this show. All right. I'll try not to screw it up. Which I don't think it did, but, they did, so. No, Air Gear was fun. No, we don't get to choose. They assign it. And I have not directed since I left ADD. But even then, most people just assign you a show. You don't get to pick. It'd be cool to have pick and choose. So, yeah. Do a line for you.
Oh, yeah!
Do you want to what's the line again? Say it. I didn't hear it. Say it.
Yell at all of the kids downstairs. No! Yell at no, that's right.
Oh, Jeff's side.
What do you want me to say?
Nobody got to be chasing the ladies all the time.
They should act his age.
I'm going to make this up. I am so tired of you traveling around, parading around. Now I can't have my voice is gone. I can't do it. Quit being prepared. And for God's sake, put the pants back on. Hey, is anybody coming? I'll get you right in a second. Is anybody coming to the 10 o'clock panel? The horror stories of. I was going to tell you a joke. but I'm going to tell it then. You want to hear it now?
Yeah!
It is the best joke ever. You ready? All right. Blind cowboy walks into a bar. Belly's up at the bar, said, "Bartender, give me cold beer." Bartender comes up and goes, "Here you go, cowboy." Bartender takes a swig. Oh, yeah, I'm already screwed it up. Well, you'll come to the 10 o'clock and hair right. Well, let me try again. This is the funniest joke ever. Blind cowboy walks into a bar. Belly's up to the bar. "Bartender, cold beer." Bartender walks over, puts cold beer in front of him, goes, "Here you go, cowboy." Cowboy takes a drink. "Hey, bartender, you want to hear a good blonde joke?" Bartender says, "Well, sure, cowboy. But before you tell your blonde joke, I think I'm obligated to tell you that you just walked into a lesbian bar. To the right of you are two blonde lesbian ex-commandos. To the other side of you are two blonde bull riders. And I'm a blonde extreme fighter. You still want to tell your blonde joke?" Cowboy takes a sip of his beer. "Well, not if I got to tell it 5 times. The funniest joke ever. You'll hear a replay. That's another time.
Now, watch the show in Japanese before you direct the show like they're here, and if so, what was your reaction to watching?
That is a very good question. Anybody else? No, I'm kidding. No, that is a very good question. The question was, if you didn't hear it, was, as a voice actor, am I allowed to watch the show in Japanese and then before I record? And then what was the follow-up?
It was directing, that's what I said.
Oh, directing.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you meant voice acting. I'm sorry. Well, in voice acting, no, you don't get a chance to watch it. In directing, absolutely. You have to watch it. In fact, one of the things, I know that you all are quite aware of the whole fan sub, fan dub conundrum and all that stuff, but fan subs have actually been very helpful in helping us watch shows. Because we get them very quickly and all that kind of thing. Oh, but absolutely, we have to watch the show. We've got to know what's going on. We've got to know, the story arc. We've got to know how the characters develop, what happens to them, all that kind of thing. So yeah, we'll get a whole show, and even if we don't have fan subs, we'll get the translations, and we'll watch the show. And when you do that, you're doing the best you're going to. Rewind. Shit. Yeah, no, you have to. Yeah, good question. Good question. Yeah, anyone? Did you have a follow-up?
Oh, yeah. What was your opinion on when you were working with character when you were 3 in 1 foot? I mean, it's done by like old grade, and that's very...
No, when I was watching Air Gear and even NHK, my first reaction was like, the hell is this? Skates? Oh, there's boobs, okay. No, but you just have to watch it, and sometimes you have to watch it more than once. But once you get a feel of the show, and you start to realize the characters, and really, what happens more than just doing that is watching the actors start to take ownership of their roles and bringing those roles to life, and that actually helped me in further episodes. You know, once they've done an episode, then I get a whole idea of like, you know, this is what they could do, and this is where they should go, and all this. Now, bear in mind, we can't stray, or we shouldn't stray too much from what the Japanese is. I mean, that's the story, right? That's what was originally done. But it does give us a nice insight to how this character can evolve and all that kind of thing. So, yeah, absolutely. Watching is imperative. You bet. You bet. Yes, ma'am.
When you're doing the script, or when you're voice acting sometimes, do you actually get to watch any of the scenes to go off of that, or do you have to rely solely on the script that was given to you?
It's a great question, too. The question was, did we get to watch scenes kind of like prior, like what led up to that? Absolutely. Especially if it's a scene where it is very pertaining to what I'm about to do. Sometimes it can be a jump cut where it's like, you know, kill! It's like, you know, it's like, that's a completely different whatever. But, yeah, they'll give us some pre-roll where we get to see what's going on. And the directors are always very giving in how they, you know, they'll set up everything. They'll give you backstory. They'll tell you, okay, this has happened, this has happened, this has happened. And that's very helpful. There was one actress that I worked with, and she's very well known. I won't mention her name, but when I directed her, though, she always did this. I'd be like, okay, so the story is about 4 little girls that want to form a rock band, and they hook up with this dude, and he wants to send them to the moon. And there's a robot, and blah, 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 and I'll look up, and she's looking at me going, you know, he could be recording right now. So you don't want to hear the backstory? No, I don't want to hear the backstory. Just report it. So, but for the most part, it's very good and very helpful to hear the backstory. So you have an idea of where the character is, psychologically, mentally, all that kind of stuff. Very, very important. So. Oh, you're raising a paw. I'm sorry, I didn't do that.
Now, like, when in Soldier, like, there were a lot of, like, really hilarious moments.
Yes, I did them all, too.
Were there any that you had to do, like, multiple takes because you were just laughing too much, or?
Was there any multiple scenes I had to do multiple times because I was laughing too much?
Yeah, just because of, like, how random and funny it was.
Yeah. No, I mean, not really. I mean, it's just, you know, that's a very interesting question. It's just,
Way to go, Rongiku! Way to go!
well done. I'm kidding. Come on, give her a hand. We've been wanting to make that happen all night. Thank you for doing it. But anyway, back to your question. No, not really. I will say the Salvador, it's like having 3, you know, that was one that I laughed a lot at. Right? But really for anime, it's not so much. So, sorry. Oh, bloopers. Oh, bloopers are different. Bloopers are a completely different animal. Bloopers are different than like, that's a funny line, because generally it's really not that funny a line. But bloopers are funny. And what's great about bloopers is we're combining panels.
You reaper chopped it down,
Just
didn't
so
you?
you know, we're the cooler of the 2 panels. Another person. We're too loud?
Too bad.
We're too lovely?
Bring the speaker towards them. Let them feel loud. Bring them loud. B and C actually be separate rooms again.
Oh, right. We need to make that happen. Well, that's okay. We'll wrap this up then, because I don't want to disturb them too much. Yes, ma'am. And the awesome steampunk outfit. I love steampunk, by the way. I just learned to marry those two words the other day. I called it punk steam, and that didn't get me anywhere.
Was it easier to go into badass Lord Death than it was to be regular Lord Death?
Was it easier to go into badass Lord Death than what?
Than the regular Lord Death that you would do.
You mean like badass Lord Death like that? Well, I mean, yeah, initially it was, because I was thinking what it was. But once they said, no, it's Lord Death like this. It was, that's what it was. It was easy to do. Except for the fact that I've had enough water, apparently. So, that was brutal. Yeah,
I was going to ask you to finish the story on bloopers because we got cut off by the moving walls.
Finish the story of the moving walls?
No.
Finish the bloopers!
The moving walls. We wanted you to finish your bloopers.
Oh, the bloopers! Oh, yes, the bloopers. Yes, of course, bloopers. Now, bloopers are great because when you go in to record anime, you go in one actor at a time. And as you go in, you watch the script scroll down, and you see things that are marked in yellow. And the names that are marked in yellow are the ones that have already recorded. And if they're not marked in yellow, they haven't recorded yet. And so when you're doing a scene with someone, and you're reacting to what they're saying, and then you respond to what they're saying, and they haven't recorded yet, you always have to go, like, all right, I had enough. Now be gone with you. Good, take that, it's fine. Okay, roll it again. Who's the actor playing that character? That's Mark. Okay, great. Play it again. Let me do something else. You have a huge ass. You should really go and try this. And they'll actually play that for the actors react. He goes, what? What the hell is that? Oh, that's Swasey. That's it. So, yeah, we love doing bloopers. Love doing the outtakes. Yeah.
I have a question. It's never hard to watch an anime of voices that you've seen actors do.
Sorry, one more time, Fred?
Is it hard to ever watch anime whenever you know the faces of the voice actors of characters that have been played?
No. It's lovely to see them. There's so many talented people. And I've gotten the pleasure to meet so many new friends this trip in Omaha. By the way, Omaha, give yourselves a big hand. No, I've gotten to meet Richard Epcar and Keith Silverstein and Steve Bloom and others. And no, it's really not weird seeing them. I mean, again, we've been doing this so long. Oh, I'm sorry, am I not answering the right question?
No, is it hard to watch anime? Like, you work with someone and you know that person. Is it hard to watch the character they play on anime that you work with them?
So if I'm watching an anime and I see that show and there's a character and I know that actor, is it hard for me? No. It's a joy because I'm glad they're working. I'm glad they're doing the great job that they do. Except for Keith Silverstein. I'm totally kidding. We've been having that joke all weekend. No, it is a joy to see them. There's so many gifted and talented actors that do anime. And I think